I stand by my tuna punch. Hey, what's up? I'm Adrienne Bailon Houghton, and this is Digital Footprint Diaries with Stylecaster. Lord help me. We haven't even pressed play yet, and literally all I can think about is this wild wig that I'm wearing. Muffy, is she talking to me?
Alana feels that if you have something to say, don't.
Listen, Alana, we wouldn't want to come to your party even if you begged us. Or asked us nicely. I mean, you can give us a little winky wink between girls. You eres una persona tan rara. You are weird, Baxter.
If you ever saw the episode where I get blue paint in my hair and then the gum falls in my hair and Raven is the hairstylist at the hair salon, because at this time my hair was actually blonde, just so crazy to think, like I was like blonde, they actually did have to pour blue paint into my hair, and they were worried that because my hair was so blonde that it would soak up the color. So I ended up wearing this crazy wig. And then when they brought me back as Alana Rivera for a few times, I think almost every time I'm wearing a wig to match my character from the previous episodes. And so what I remember from looking at this, the main thing that hits me, that slaps me, that punches me, is that wig. And those little butterfly clips that I have all over my hairstyle. And I just have the best memories of being with Raven on this set. I think we were able to have such fun playing enemies because we had such a good relationship in real life. I also remember this was the start of Disney wanting and encouraging me to add and sprinkle Spanish into the character. And that, I think, is what makes me the most proud. When I look back at characters like Chanel from Cheetah Girls, Chuchi, and even Alana Rivera is like, tú eres una persona tan rara. Like, you are so weird. But that was never in the script. The directors and the teams would just be like, add Spanish here. And I'm grateful for that, because I think that that is the thing that most people took away from these characters, was like, wow, I finally felt represented when you'd have your little Spanglish moments. Why? Why am I coming out of a suitcase? Why?
Get in.
I knew Jeannie was involved in this. I knew it.
Put your hand. Okay, and
Put your hand. I want to, okay. That's it. Because I wanted to have a little
Take a
air.
belt. If the button,
Yeah,
if
something's
you're in a
too
coffin,
much.
Take it off.
go, Dr. Drew.
Got her.
Guys, I actually can fit in a suitcase. I actually forgot.
Come on.
There are moments in life that I see online that I don't actually remember happened. And then I remember, like right now, why was I in a suitcase and what was the point of this? I do not know, but I'm glad to know that I can be put in a suitcase and hidden. Not gonna lie, this is some good ideas. If you wanna hear people talking crazy about you, hide yourself in a suitcase, put it up in the corner, and just wait to see what people gotta say in that room about you. I don't know why I'm thinking about those kinds of things.
Let me know right now in the comments below, are you a Miracle Whip person or are you a mayonnaise person? I'm all about that mayo life. Then you're gonna mix that all together.
Yes.
And just when you thought I was done,
Yes,
some fruit punch.
love it. And I stand by this.
So as you can see, I have a problem.
I'm going home and I'm making this today. You just
And
made
no one
me
can
want
tell me
it.
that doesn't taste bomb. It needs to be dipped.
It's delicious. Where we went wrong here was the dipping was extra. I would still do it though. The people that were like flabbergasted by this was the idea of soggy bread was like way too much for them to handle. I promise it to you, everyone that I've introduced this to that's like completely grossed out and then they taste it, they're like, oh, this is actually very good. I normally do it with sweet Hawaiian bread. Then you put the mayo inside, fruit punch makes it even sweeter. If you have ever had anything that's sweet and salty and you enjoyed it, this is for you. I stand by my tuna punch. You just made me crave it. I will go home and make it. You made? Bring it on. It's good. My favorite one, just good old Tropicana fruit punch. This is something different, but it's good, and I was hungry, so thank you. So a lot of people just think that I came up with this out of nowhere. I made myself a tuna fish sandwich at home after school, and then I accidentally dropped my fruit punch into it, and I wasn't gonna let it go to waste. So when you don't got money, you don't waste food, okay? And then I tasted it, and I was like, ooh, this is nice. And ever since then, I just like it. I'm sorry, that's amazing.
Thank you, Barcelona, for teaching me that not everybody's path is the same.
Yo, why were we so
Find people that will
serious?
take the journey with you. They are your true amigas, Cheetahs.
I actually can't. Why is my mom looking like that? I have not seen this.
No matter where we come from.
Pause. I have so many questions. Let's start with the fact that my hair is yellow. Not blonde. My hair is like beige and yellow. My eyebrows are also bleached out. But the makeup was popping. I was here for this little smoky eye I had going on. The cummerbund, the bolero jacket, the ruffles. We had a lot going on. The vocal. Why? Just Adrienne, why? Just, we come from, like why? Just why?
We can be ourselves.
Why? The vocal is specifically concerning. Why did I sing it like that? Why was my jaw doing that? Like, why? We come from. Why am I doing from? What was wrong with my jaw? I would like to apologize to everyone whose childhood this affected. That's crazy. Wow. How do we go from that to this? This I'm very proud of. I love this music video. My sister's in it. My brother-in-law is in it. My cousin is in it. Nick Cannon is in this music video. What people don't know is that this came first. This version of me came before the Cheetah Girl version of me. I never would have thought life would be where it's at though, looking back. Moving on, what am I doing here? Canned chicken noodle soup. My son loves this, and one day I was making it for him, but I just felt like, this is so boring, this is so basic. And so I said to myself, oh, I made it like a tom yum, or what I thought was a tom yum. That could make this like, a little interesting. And I found some hazelnut creamer. Yeah, I was trying delicious. I was trying to create Have you ever had tom yum soup? Oh! That's the vibes. Can't make this up. Freaking amazing. Yeah, I wanted it to be creamy. I just wanted like a creamy chicken noodle soup. And so, I don't know, but I felt like the hazelnut was doing a little something, something. I wish it would have been coconut. Coconut, I think, would have been the better option, but you work with what you have. I'm a salty sweet girl. People really have a problem with pineapple on pizza. Like, I love pineapple, like that is my taste buds. I love pineapple on pizza. If I'm at home and I just have like a basic quesadilla, I will put slices, like thin sliced bananas in it. But that to me is giving maduros. Cheese, maduros, same concept.